So today we're going to be watching this video from CNBC, why Americans are going child free. Let's see why, because I do have some thoughts about this myself. All right, let's watch the video.
We got married fairly young, and we both just decided for many reasons we didn't want kids. And then at some point we heard the acronym DINK, and I think just really fell in love with it.
What the hell do DINK mean?
There are more Americans that are deciding not to have children, and it's purposeful.
You know why? Because college is expensive, and them debts don't pay itself. And let's be real, a kid is a debt at that point. So that's two debts in one. Like, what? Who would want to do that?
This new trend has led to the rise of a new type of household,
That dog look fire, by the way.
Commonly referred to as DINKS, dual income, no kids.
Oh yeah, dual income, no kids. That's perfect for us. That's absolutely right.
Dual income, no kid. What? Who's making up these acronyms now? Okay, I can't get a hold of these people, man.
Children are the death of net worth. Pretty crude, but honestly very true.
This household configuration of dual income partners living alone without children is on the rise. In 2022, it was around 43% of households, and that's about a 7% increase from a decade previously.
You know why? Because it's getting harder to raise kids. Bro, you know how much money it costs, bro? You know how much money they cost? Hey, so y'all that have them, I wish y'all the best of luck. Well, me personally, I can't afford that right now. So I ain't even about to try it. That's just my mindset though. Because it does cost a lot to do that. And then plus, if you do have like loans and debt and stuff apart with that, then that's even more money that you're losing. And then now you got to worry about, oh, how much is going to cost for this at this point. And then it's a headache. It's a freaking headache, man.
2022, 43% of Americans surveyed said they'd want to get married, but just a little more than a quarter said they were sure about wanting children.
The term DINK is becoming more prominent now because of financial challenges, and they see children as just
Oh my gosh, they actually said it. Let's continue what she said. Hold on, I think I got something.
another financial challenge.
That's true. Don't say they see. You know it's true. It's the truth. Like they are. It's everything costs money in this world, and there's only so much that you can make. Unless you get up there, then you get to make a crop ton. But like you know, one day.
That maybe they don't want to take on.
So what's it like to live with a dual income and no children? And will it be the future of American household?
What do you mean what it's like to live? You just live your regular life. You just don't have a third thing there. What?
According to a 2023
The heck is that poster?
survey
Let
of
me
DINKS,
stop pausing.
finance played a major role in their decision to not have children. More than a quarter of respondents said they simply aren't able to financially support a child at the moment.
When we advise
Which makes sense. Let's be real here. That makes complete sense.
clients about having children, we honestly don't even give them the full real details and the real numbers. It's one of those things, if you actually see the math of it all, it might make you decide to not have children.
It costs a family an estimated $310,605 to raise a child born in 2015 to age 18, adjusted for higher future.
That was in 2015. Prices went up, my G. Hold on. Ho. God. That's a house. That's maybe multiple houses. $310,000 if you want to have one offspring. It makes sense why people going into this lifestyle, bro. I'm sorry, I don't know. I just spent money on gotcha, so I'm chilling right now.
Inflation. And that doesn't even include the cost of college.
So if you look at inflation within the childcare market, it surpasses general overall inflation within the economy.
Some couples are contemplating having children at the same time that they're still paying off student loans that they incurred when they were 18 to 22 years old.
One of my very closest friends, she's been struggling with the reality that the take-home pay she makes is about equal to what childcare would be. That's a really hard position to be in. Seeing
Which means if she had one or she do have one, she is literally living check to check at that point. That's check to check. That, oh my gosh, that's outrageous. Let's go.
Our friends really struggle
Wait, hat and unbox. What type of book is that? What the heck?
with that balancing act. Has, I think, made me appreciate the flexibility that we have financially because we don't have children.
Besides saving on childcare, DINKS can also fully reap the benefits of combining their finances.
To look at both of our incomes coming in and see how we're able to handle all of that because we don't have extra finances with a child, it's much more comfortable. We get to focus more on the things that we want to do and saving a lot of that money for the future, and worry less about the day-to-day finances of the house and our bills.
Money isn't the only expense that DINKS can save on.
The free time is actually one of the biggest things for me. So we built me a little office / bedroom out here. We definitely have.
Hey, yo, man, got that gaming setup, bro. Hold on. I got 2 monitors. You see the computer on the side right there with the reflective handle. Okay. Man, living life. Okay, he need a new chair though. Like, this chair gotta hurt. It gotta hurt to sit in.
Some more expensive hobbies. I build mechanical keyboards, like computer keyboards, in my spare time, and just parts and stuff for that can be very
Okay, I maybe I should start building my own keyboard. I gotta learn that though.
expensive.
Not having children has given us the freedom to pursue other things, remodeling our home. I'm a beekeeper.
I'm really handy and I like doing stuff around the house. I wouldn't have.
I mean, that is kind of true because, like, if we're being honest, like a parent is a 24-hour job. Like, it ain't no breaks, ain't no 5 days and then you off too. It's like 24/7, 365 a week until they get old enough where you could just like kick them out or something like that, right? But I mean, first, a beekeeper, the beekeepers actually make, how much do they make from these side gigs, bro? Like, I gotta know. And also, I need a mechanical keyboard. I don't have a mechanical keyboard, and I kind of want one. I don't know when I'm gonna get one. I need a new camera first, but other than that, that's kind of, and I just say, in my opinion, they're doing the right decision, guys.
Have the time to just do that after work if I feel like it, if I had, a child to care for.
Fewer expenses leave DINKS with more disposable income to play with.
Disposable income is power, it's stability, and for many couples, it's security.
The security that having, 6 months of income saved for emergencies gives you, that security was
Only 6 months? You should have, well, I mean, I guess that's the bare minimum. Like, to be honest with me, I'd rather have like a year worth or more, just in case. Just in case you got to cover for like a year.
so helpful to us during COVID when I was out of work for 6 months.
Let's have like a smaller tractor style. Next year we're gonna get a 0.
We have more tolerance for chaos, I think, because of our savings. Our new savings goal, which is like our shoot for the stars and hit the moon kind of, is saving $4,000 a month.
According to census data, DINKS can save 9% more for retirement each year compared to dual income couples with children. Another 2021 study found that childless adults aged 55 and older had a personal median net worth of $153,900, compared to $130,400 for biological parents.
That is a big, that may not look like, oh, that's only about 34. That's about like 20K. Well, 20K is a lot of money to lose out on. But at age 55, is that when people retire? They retire at age 55? That's scary.
If you have $1 and if you have to choose how to use it, a DINK can prioritize savings, retirement.
Okay, why they gotta call them DINKS? This is the most dumbest name I ever heard about. Like what? Like call them something else. Okay, like when you say, oh, look, there's a DINK right there. Like what? Like that makes no sense. Whatever. Let's continue.
investments, both in the equities market as well as things like real estate or second properties.
The hardest part of investing is just having the cash to do it. And so when you don't have your cash going to expenses that are related to children, that cash can go into those investment goals.
We started investing in our early 20s. I feel really safe because we have this strong nest egg of ETFs that are accessible and fairly liquid. And then we also have our long-term savings, which are, tied up in IRAs. We can choose what our aging years look like because we've saved to plan for that eventuality.
It is well documented that the younger you are when you start your savings and your retirement portfolio, the better off you are in the long run in terms of aggregate savings and your ability to accrue savings and wealth.
Just take the $310,605 it would take for a middle-income married family to raise a child. While child expenses can vary significantly by age and location, that could easily represent more than $15,000 in otherwise investable funds per year. Consider the power of annually compounding interest, and that $15,000 per year can grow to more than $500,000 in just 18 years.
Is that true? No way, that's true. 15 can go to 500 and what? Oh, hold on. No way. Oh no, I feel like that math ain't mathing right. What? Okay. Well, that's in 2040 though. That's like what from now is to 2040. Maybe.
Assuming 7% annual returns. This nest egg could also help DINKS secure more assets for themselves.
Dual earner adults living together who both have jobs and have been saving are really able to put a heftier, relatively large down payment.
Wait, isn't a dog about the same amount as a kid? Hold on. Unless they maybe cheaper. I don't know. I may just look at this up later.
On a home, which then reduces their monthly mortgage and has all of these other benefits. You're paying less interest over the long run.
I was fortunate enough to have a good little nest egg gifted to me by my grandparents, and that helped us buy our first house. But then from there, living in that house, living in a place with a lower cost of living like Utah, having dual income helped us build all this.
Yo, they got the Pokemon card collection, bro. Like inheritance plus enough to buy a house in a cheap part of the world that doesn't, bro. That give me the shred. I need this. I know Utah calls that less though. I may have to check that out actually.
This savings so that when we sold that home and moved to Massachusetts, we had an even larger nest egg that allowed us to buy a more expensive home in a higher cost of living area. I'm not totally sure where we would be if we had a child as well.
That extends beyond just purchasing a home. There are lots of big item, big ticket investments that we tend to make earlier on in adulthood. To the extent that we can pay as much of it as possible up front, that does have a rippling benefit for us as we age.
Yeah, them car loans be expensive, bro. I don't have one, but them joints, whoo. Some people I see be outrageous.
But the rise of DINKS isn't such great news for the economy as a whole.
I don't think the economy will hurt that much from the rise of people not having kids. I'm gonna be honest, but let's see what they say.
Historically, lower birth rates have been associated with slower economic growth, and critical social programs such as Social Security depend heavily on population growth.
We shouldn't strive to have a generation of young adults that are not reproducing. That would not be healthy for society. It wouldn't be healthy for the economy. It wouldn't be healthy for us as we age. So there are a lot of reasons why we do want to take investments in the next generation seriously.
For DINKS,
I mean, they're not the only reason why. There's also a lot of people out there that just don't want kids because they just don't want them. Then there's other people that are out there that want them, but they can't get a person to actually do that with, so they can get them. And then, it's multiple different things. But I don't think, a couple of years of this would actually hurt the economy though. But I guess they saying it will. Let's continue. Let's see if they have more evidence.
Dinks, the biggest challenges are often not financial.
And I think we freaked a lot of people out when
Wait, didn't couples say being child-free makes them richer and more successful, even if it means putting up with judgment? What judgment are they putting up with? What?
we were just a young married couple, and that was all. There was no baby afterwards. I had family members asking if something was wrong because it's been 5 years of a young, healthy couple not producing a child.
Okay, let's be real. 5 going, bro. These young dudes reached the jackpot with that part. But anyway, other than that, bro, just say it's not your business and then keep it moving. Like what? Like what? That's all you gotta do is be like, it's not your business. But anyway, how's Johnny doing? Like, and if they ask again, you just ignore him. You're like, so Johnny, how's he doing? And if they ask again, you just walk up and then just walk away, bro. Like, hey, yo, yeah.
I think that there is a self-care aspect that is minimized when you're a dink. So there are many mom groups or, daddy-daughter dances. There aren't groups.
What the heck is she talking about? Why? If you don't want no kids, why do you care about these then? Let them do whatever they want to do. I mean, but okay, look. They be like, oh my gosh, you can't participate in this because you don't have okay. That's when you be like, all right, so how much did it cost to take them to the hospital? Oh, yeah, I think I'm straight on that, YG.
For, hey, I'm a professional woman and I just want to go home and read a book and take care of myself tonight.
I think on the other
Professor, what? Okay.
side of that, there can be times where in certain circumstances and circles, it's harder to make friends.
There is also the potential for more financial responsibility from other family members.
There could be additional pressure as dinks get older for people within their family to assume that they can take care of certain obligations. For example, if you have an aging parent, dinks might be the ones that are relied upon because it's presumed you have disposable income or you have disposable time to take on these responsibilities.
According to experts, the number one advice for dinks is to prioritize savings and figure out clear goals for the future.
Wait, well, hold on. About that last one. I mean, I guess, but just because you have it at disposable doesn't mean you have to use it. I mean, me personally, I would, but that's just me. There's a lot of people out there probably be like, no, I just save my money. Yeah. Oh, that's tough, but that family member just tough. I save my money. I'm all right. So I mean that just depends on what type of person you are.
If anybody is considering becoming a dink, as a financial planner, I highly recommend that strategy. I recommend it to my clients. When my clients tell me that's an intentional choice they're going to make, I am a big fan of it.
With that disposable income, make a budget. How do you want to spend it? Make sure you put aside some money for fun, but also make sure you put aside some money for investments, and they can be traditional or non-traditional investments, and then revisit it annually to make sure it still makes sense.
Is gotcha games a good investment, guys? Is a new VTuber model a good investment? I need more investment opportunities, bro. Y'all let me know what's a good investment in the chat. I mean, not the chat. I'm sorry, in the comment section down below.
I think if you're considering not having children in your life, make sure your partner's on the same page as you.
I mean, obviously.
That you have confidence in that value in isolation without your partner too.
Yeah. Don't go into the dink lifestyle just like, oh, I don't have kids, so I just have more money and can do whatever. It still takes the work of planning for your future, putting money away. If you're not gonna have kids, make sure you still save money for your future because the world is a weird place right now.
I mean, obviously, do people not do this? You tell me people just be like, I have more money, so I spend it all? No. Even I save money, okay? Just because I spent $600 on Black Swan doesn't mean that was the $600 of my life savings, okay? I ain't that dumb now.
And who knows what it's going to be like in another 30, 40 years when we go to retire.
So, I mean, all right, so my final thoughts on this, right? I would say, I mean, to be honest, good for them. Like, I don't know. I still don't know why they call them dinks. That sounds so dumb, but whatever. Good for them. They doing good or they so. Obviously, you want to, like, if you're doing any type of lifestyle, I wouldn't even say like if you're doing the lifestyle of like living without kids, like any lifestyle at all, you probably should, save up your money so that way you can actually afford stuff later on, or just in case something happened. Like, you never know. The world is a weird place right now. The world is a weird place always. So you never know when the next pandemic can hit it. I mean, let's be real. It could be 80 years from now, or it could be the next day. So that's one thing. And then other than that, I mean, about the part where it's like, oh, you like your family members give you pressure or whatever. Like, bro, no, oh, okay. That's you just tell them, oh, well, hold that L, bro. Just show them a picture of Dr. Ratio, okay? Just show them a picture of Dr. Ratio, and then they'd be like, okay, I don't know what this is, but he's holding up the L. His name Ratio. Are you L plus ratioing me right now? I'll just play. Most people would not know what that means, but. Okay. Let me be for real, right? I don't think there's nothing wrong with like more people being like this, because let's be real, 100% of the world is not gonna become dinks. Okay, that's the first thing. Probably like I wouldn't say it would hurt the economy, and if it end up going to the point where it do, people will probably try to figure out a way to like kind of stop that. But anyway, that's just my point. I think it's a good idea. Not for everyone, obviously, but like I think it's a good idea for people that actually want to do it, that actually is serious about it. And as long as your partner is good with it too, then you're straight. And make sure you guys also like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to share the video. And $310,000 to raise a kid in 2015. That is, wow. That's outrageous. That is outrageous. That's whew. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.